Hello Year 4 and happy Monday. Miss Dobson here, and here is a video I've put together to help with today's English work. So hopefully you have listened to or reread the Tinderbox story again to help you with today's lesson. Today we're going to write a diary as the soldier on the night that he is in jail, knowing that the next day he will be hanged. Before we start, I just want to make sure we are all writing to our diary, not to some milk, cheese or yogurt. It is spelt D-I-A-R-Y, not D-A-I-R-Y. Very different things. So now that's all cleared up, we can start to think about writing our diary. Let's read through the checklist so we have a good idea of the things that we need to include. First of all, it has to have an introduction to set the scene. You need to describe the places where the events happened. It needs to be written in the past tense. It should tell the story of an episode of the writer's life. It's written as if talking to someone. Uses personal pronouns, so I, my, or me. Talks about feelings, reactions, and opinions. Uses time conjunctions to show when things happened. Writes about the events that are important to the writer and uses paragraphs to organise those events. Okay. I have made a plan here which shows what I will talk about in each paragraph of my diary. So we need to start with the greeting, which is very easy, Dear Diary. Then the introduction will briefly introduce the theme for the diary entry. How he got there, so that will talk about the build-up and how he ended up in jail. Then how he feels or any regrets he might have. So this paragraph will explore his emotions and how you think that the soldier would be feeling at this time. Then maybe at the end, we could have a paragraph about his hopes to get free. So there might be a glimmer of hope and he might believe that he could somehow escape from the jail. Finally, we need the sign off. So this is where your soldier will say goodbye to his diary. So we need to start with our greeting. As I said before, this is very easy. It is just Dear Diary. Make sure you spell it right. Please don't make me cry. Then we'll have our introduction. So in this paragraph, you could say, I'm sorry to say this will be my last entry. You will not hear from me again because tomorrow I will be hanged. Everything happened so quickly, I do not fully understand. Let me explain. So this shows the theme of the diary in that the soldier is confused and he's obviously sad and a bit bamboozled about everything that's happened. Felt like it was out of his control. Paragraph 2. How he got there. Sadly, my adventure has come to an end. The last few nights have been wonderful. I got the dogs to bring the beautiful princess to me, and I even managed to steal a kiss. I should have known it was too good to be true. Her parents are the king and queen. They caught me, and now I am stuck here in jail. So that one shows a mixture of emotions. He's quite happy, remembering what has happened before with the princess, and then it goes sad towards the end of that paragraph where he is realising his true fate. Paragraph 3. How he feels and his regrets. I am shocked. I have spent time at war fighting for peace, and now I have killed a witch, kidnapped a princess, and I am going to be hanged. I cannot believe this has happened in such a short space of time. I could have had a wonderful life. Maybe I should not have killed the witch. I could have become rich through working. Maybe even one day I could have married the princess. So this one, the soldier's going through a bit of a roller coaster of emotions. It's like he's in denial about what's happened and what he's done. And he's questioning his other options, what else he could have done to end up not being hanged and live a happy life. Paragraph 4. Hopes to get free. I could still have a chance. The sun is starting to rise and I can see people walking past. I wonder if I could get one of them to find the tinderbox and help me escape. But who would help me, and why? So this is where there's a glimmer of hope. The soldier believes that he might be able to escape the jail. Okay. Finally, we have our sign-off. Wish me luck, diary. This may not be my last day on this earth after all. So my soldier is feeling quite confident that he'll be able to escape. Obviously, we know that he manages to from the story. We know that he gets the little boy to help him. But we need to remember that in this day in the diary, the soldier doesn't know what will happen next. So now we're going to check the checklist again and see what I've included and what I could add through my editing. Okay, so I know that I've got my introduction to set the scene, so that's fine. I haven't described the places in much detail, so through my editing, I could talk about the cold, dusty jail cell. I could even describe the princess in more detail about how beautiful she was. It's definitely written in the past tense. I talked about things have already happened. It tells the story of the soldier's life from when he ends up in jail, so I've done that one. It's clearly written to the diary. It's like the diary is a friend and he talks very comfortably to it. I've said I throughout, so I know it's in first person. I've spoken about feelings, reactions, and the soldier's opinions. It's quite emotional and up and down throughout this diary entry. Now, I haven't ticked this one off because I haven't used very many conjunctions, so that's something that I might include more to join my clauses together. It will show even more how time has passed through the events in the entry as well. And I've written about the events that are important, so I've not gone into detail on how the king and queen captured him, just that it's happened. And I've used my paragraphs to organise the events. Okay, so hopefully that has helped you with planning your own diary. I cannot wait to read them. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.